Hi guys, this is Liver here, and in this video I wanted to check how much Fugitive Heads you can farm in 1 hour with the new bugged farm that I discussed in one of my previous videos. So in case you didn't know, due to a bug, it is possible to continuously farm a Fugitive Head at the end of a seasonal quest dungeon, and this Fugitive Head will drop an actual usable Fugitive Head. And this way, I theorized that you should be able to get a Fugitive Head every 2 minutes, which is crazy compared to the previous farms. So in this video, I'm going to discuss how you can do this and evaluate how much Fugitive Heads and possibly other loot you can get during a 1 hour farm of this method. First of all, I'd like to add that there is a possibility of Blizzard hotfixing this because it was clearly not intended by the developers for players to be able to do this. So we may not see this bug in the game for long, so if you are short on Fugitive Heads, I suggest trying this out because this farm might not be possible a few days from now. Now, how does this farm work? For the detailed description, I suggest watching my latest video about this bug, but in short, you are farming a seasonal quest that was intended to be done at the very beginning of Season 7 in low difficulties, and this quest is called Oaths and Deaths. Now, it turns out that you can do this quest at Torment 4 difficulty, and this quest involves a Fugitive Head in a small dungeon, so what you should do is unlock Torment 4 difficulty with a newly created character that hasn't completed any seasonal quest yet. To do this, farm Whisper Caches, namely around 27 of them, with your main, then put these Whisper Caches into your cache. Then put your gear of your main into the cache too, then create a new character that has the same class as your main character, then open the Whisper Caches on the newly created character. This way you will level up all the way to level 60. Then you should equip the gear from your main character on your new character and distribute the skill points on your new character. This will make your new character strong enough to solo a pit level 65 and unlock Torment 4 difficulty without doing any seasonal quests. You can use your witch powers because you've already unlocked them with your other characters. Then start the seasonal questline, and one of the first quests will be this Oaths and Deaths. All you have to do is get into the dungeon, kill the boss of the dungeon, and then loot the Fugitive Head. The boss will drop 2 Fugitive Heads, one of them will be blue and one of them will be white. It is the white one that you can use for whatever you want. Then you should not talk to Galena, you should not continue the quest, rather you should teleport out of the dungeon and reset the dungeon. And now you can continuously farm this boss every 2 minutes or so in order to get a Fugitive Head and get infinite amounts of Fugitive Heads. So let's go back to our farm, and here are the results. During the 1 hour of farming this bugged dungeon over and over again, I managed to get a total of 38 Fugitive Heads, which means that I got a Fugitive Head every 95 seconds or so, which is a little bit more than 1.5 minutes. So I was able to farm a Fugitive Head every 1.5 minutes with this farm. In addition to that, I got a decent amount of ancestral legendaries. I would say that this boss is a decent source of ancestral legendary items, and I even got a few unique items too. So all in all, until this gets fixed, I'm pretty sure that this is by far the best farm for Fugitive Heads in the game, and I suggest trying it out as long as it doesn't get hotfixed. If this video has been useful for you, feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and maybe consider watching one of my other videos about a new way to farm mythic unique items. Thanks!